Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Frank.
So, think we're gonna make 50 today?
Looks like it.
50 stories down, 50 stories to go. I think we're gonna have this baby punched in a week ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
And what a view to lunch by, huh?
Beautiful.
Jersey.
Yeah.
My home.
Yeah, that's what I love about working up here. We eat like kings.
So, what's the bill of fare today? Frankie, what do you got?
I think it's liverwurst.
Joe, how about you?
Pickle and pimento loaf.
Well, Matt, not liverwurst. It's tuna, I think.
Well, I got corned beef and pastrami.
Charlie, is that tuna or You got corned beef?
And poop on mustard.
On a normal Tuesday? What's the occasion?
Who says it was an occasion?
Hey, Joe, did you hear this? Charlie's got corned beef and pastrami on a normal Tuesday.
On bakery bumping.
On bakery bumping. Poop on mustard.
Very nice.
Look at all those poor souls down there. Have to eat their lunch at sea level. I'm the man who broke the bank in Monte Carlo!
So what's in the news today, Joe? Something hot in the paper? Some kind of
International development?
international development. How's things in Europe? Any news?
The news is that history is a cesspool.
No.
We also find out that a woman in Astoria, Queens lived with a guy for 15 years. Didn't know the guy had 5 other wives.
5 other wives?
In the same neighborhood.
Did you hear this, Charlie?
Many things are possible in this world.
Man, a guy with that many wives. Is that still bigamy?
It's geometry.
Well, give me the TV page. Well, let's see what's on too.
Don't let me hear no talk about TV.
I just want to see what
Don't let me hear no talk about TV. We got Bowman
I
tonight.
just want to see what I'm missing.
Speaking of which, who's in for tonight?
I'm in.
Joe, are you in?
I can't this week, Charlie.
Do you want to bowl a few games tonight?
I got things I got to do at home.
What, do you got to nail up some of your wife's doilies in the powder room or something?
I got some things I got to do.
So do them tomorrow.
Bridget wants me to do them tonight.
So bring her along and do them tomorrow.
I can't do them tomorrow.
Hey, who's the king in your house anyway? Who's the king? Who makes the rules?
Gentlemen.
When Mark wanted you to put in that new floor, you didn't bowl for 2 weeks, Charlie.
That was different.
And because you couldn't bowl, you wouldn't let us bowl either.
That was different.
Yeah, why was it so different?
Just don't get small on me, Joe, okay?
Why was
I
it so...
hate it when you get small on me like that.
Gentlemen, please.
And it's not doilies.
Yo.
So, Frankie, how's your wife doing?
She's good.
The doctor fix her up and everything?
Looks like it. She was out there mowing the grass yesterday.
That's a sign.
That's a sign. That new lawnmower you just bought, Charlie, how's it working?
That's busted.
No.
Yeah, it's...
Already?
Yeah.
Well, did you take it back?
I don't know why I even cut my grass in the first place. I like it long. I like to sit on my porch and look at it long. Where do you think the word lawn comes from the first place? From long, because grass was always long. Originally people said, I'm going to plant some seeds and grow along. Some moron thought he'd be different, cut his long short. The rest is history.
I didn't know that.
Say something, Joe?
Who, me? No, I didn't say anything.
Yo, pep tap. You got any of those sugar cubes? Thanks.
You guys ever think about hang gliding home from here?
Hang gliding home?
Yeah, instead of driving or taking the path.
Well, wouldn't you have to learn how to hang glide first?
Sure you'd learn, but once you're wrapped up work, you can just strap on your wings, walk off the top floor, and sail home. Be the first person in history to fly from 32nd Street and 10th Avenue to Tenafly, New Jersey, and with a fabulous view all the way. Maybe after I retire.
You know, I've been sitting here eating this thing, and I still don't know if it's tuna or liverwurst.
Yeah, well, that's all the ozone up here.
The what?
The carbon dioxide at this level compresses the things in your nose, you can't taste nothing. You say something, Joe?
Not me. I guess the carbon dioxide was compressing my nose.
Speaking of flies, I got that movie about the Lindbergh kid on again tonight.
I got the what?
The movie about the kid who was
Well,
kidnapped.
let me see that.
Hey, what's up the hell you doing?
I just wanted to see.
Did you see that movie the time it was on?
Yeah.
With Anthony Hopkins.
Bruno Harmon.
It happened somewhere around...
Hopewell, New Jersey.
What are they bringing that turkey back for?
Turkey!
Yeah, who wants to see that garbage all over again?
It happens to be a very thoughtful movie for your information, and as it so happens, today is the anniversary that Charles Lindbergh's baby was kidnapped.
That happened 50 years ago. What's the big deal?
Jesus Christ died on Easter. They show the Kings of Kings that weekend.
Gentlemen.
And if you'd ever done anything more important than glue your wife's cat pictures in a photo album, you showed the Joe Morelli story on your birthday. Does that explain to you why the movie's on today?
Gentlemen, please.
Don't want to hear that word, turkey.
What's the matter with you today, Charlie?
Nothing's the matter.
Well, you're acting all weird.
I'm not weird.
So what's up?
Turkey.
I told you I don't need the word turkey!
Something sure seems up.
Nothing. Forget about it. Nothing.
What the heck is that?
What does it look like? It's a cupcake.
Hey, Joe, will you look at this?
Isn't that nice? Mark made her a cupcake.
My man did not make me this cupcake. I bought this cupcake.
Well, what's the
Celebration?
celebration, Charlie?
Who says there's a celebration?
Corned beef and pastrami and a chocolate cupcake?
If you will notice, a samba color. Maybe I'm observing some very solemn day for some private reason.
Next thing you know, she's going to be putting out doilies around her house.
That's it, Morelli!
Gentlemen!
And your taste in movies is lousy.
Gentlemen!
And if you ask me, Charles Lindbergh is overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated. So he flew
The
across...
greatest hero in American history!
He flew across the ocean. Big deal.
Big deal,
And
huh?
as for the Lindbergh baby, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, who the hell cares? It's old news.
Oh, yeah?
It's ancient history that kid got stolen.
Well, for your information...
Working people get kidnapped every day in this world, and they don't make no movies about them.
Maybe they're not as important as a Lindbergh baby.
So why am I supposed to care about the goddamn Lindbergh baby?
You don't care about the Lindbergh baby.
No, I don't care about the Lindbergh baby.
You don't have any feelings for the Lindbergh baby.
No, I don't have any feelings for the
Well,
Lindbergh
for your
baby.
information, I am the Lindbergh baby. Yes, I am the Lindbergh baby. I'm the rightful child of Charles Lindbergh, kidnapped from the home of my parents. And I didn't mean to tell you this, but you forced me into it. And to hell if I was sitting here losing my family being insulted like this. So there!
You're the...
Yes,
What's your name is Petrosian?
that's what I was brought up to think my name was.
You think you're the Lindbergh baby?
Go to hell,
Have you
Jack.
gone off your head?
No, I'm not going off my
I
head.
don't believe this.
Yeah, well, the truth is strange at first sight. So what with it?
Do you know that there are separate asylums just to hold all the people who think they're the Lindbergh baby?
You mind your own business, will ya? Read your newspaper, stick to your pickle and pimento loaf, small time.
Charlie, there are a few people who might start to wonder if you claim to be the Lindbergh baby.
But doesn't it all fit? I mean, Charles, Charlie, was I not brought up in New Jersey in the town of Hopewell where the crime was perpetrated?
I was brought up in Hopewell, Joe.
Yeah? That makes about 50,000 other Lindbergh babies.
Yeah, well, they're all imposters.
I thought the police found a kid's body.
I was another kid's body.
Whose body?
I don't know whose body, but it wasn't my body.
Obviously not. Well, how come you kept it a secret all these years, Charlie?
Well, naturally, a lot of people wouldn't believe me.
Oh, really? I owe you a lunchbox.
Anyway, I was already pretty well established as Charlie Petrosian, you know. Credit cards, bank accounts, driver's license.
It's tough to make a change.
Yeah, but the real reason is I didn't want to upset the feelings of my true mother, Anne Mar.
Books are bullshit.
You such a troublemaker!
You know better than that.
Have you read her books?
Yes, and I happen to think they're very beautiful.
She made a goddamn fortune off you writing about that kidnapping.
Well, it happened to be a very traumatic experience for her.
That don't mean she has to go peddle it out on the street corner. You ought to ask for a cut of the royalties. You could retire early. Take up hang gliding.
Throat trouble here.
Now, Joe's got a good point, Charlie. You ought to try and contact the family. Try and pick up some of your inheritance. You could be a rich gal, Charlie.
Actually, I did write to my mother once.
You did?
Yeah, but she never wrote back. I figured the letter never got to her.
Well, did you tell her Well, you know who you were?
I hinted to who I was.
Oh, sure. Dear Mom, guess who? And then she signed it, your loving daughter, Charlie Petrosian. P.S. Send me inheritance.
Knock it off.
Real subtle.
Anyway, I told her I was from her area. That's how I said it. From her area.
That's a hint.
Sigmund Freud would have had a picnic.
I told her I saw the house a lot of times.
You seen the house you were kidnapped from?
Sure, I used to go by it all the time when I was a kid. But then, when I found out who I really was, I used to drive out there sometimes and park and look at it. I'd sit on this tree, parked there, thinking to myself, this is yours, Charlie. This is your kingdom.
So your old man flew the Atlantic in the spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah, my grandfather was ambassador to Mexico.
I didn't know that.
My mother's father.
I've seen that movie lots of times on The Late Show. Spirit of St. Louis. Must be pretty great having Jimmy Stewart play your father-in-law.
Actually, I did write to Jimmy once, son of a nom de plume Petrosian.
Did you ever answer back?
Yeah, I got a signed picture in the mail.
You never told me that.
Yeah.
You never told me you had a signed picture of Jimmy Stewart.
Well, I've been keeping it a secret all these years, unless some people start getting any ideas about my true identity. A few people put a few clues together. It could have repercussions.
Yeah, they'd throw you in the loony bin.
Go ahead and scoff, if you will.
But this means Anthony Hopkins didn't really do it.
You mean kidnap me?
Yeah.
Obviously not. Not unless he was in the league with the Petrosian family and handed me off to them.
Yeah. Yeah, what about the Petrosians' role in all this?
My foster parents, as I like to think of them, pawns in a bigger game, Frank. Pawns in a bigger game.
How'd you make the transition? Well, you know, from being a Lindbergh to being a Petrosian.
Let me just say, I got my ideas, Frankie.
You know, it's very funny you should be saying all this.
What, that I've been the Lindbergh baby all these years and you never knew it?
Yeah. Because you see, I'm the son of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia. That was me, heir to the throne of Moscow.
Holy shit.
Sovereign of the Ukraine.
I saw the movie, Nicholas
Alexander. That was my mother.
But didn't you get killed?
Faithful servant smuggled me out of the country. Nobody knows I survived.
And you and Laurence Olivier in your movie and everything. I mean, Anthony Hopkins is one thing, but Sir Laurence Olivier!
Yeah, I was pretty honored having him in my movie. Though I did have a few quibbles about the historical details.
So what's your real name?
Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov.
By which name do you prefer to be called?
Why don't you just keep calling me Frank? It'll be easier.
Yeah, besides protecting your incognito.
The Tsar of Russia? The Tsar of Russia!
I don't want to hear another word from you, Joe!
Do you know how old you need to be the Tsar of Russia? You'd have to be 90 years old. And a hemophiliac.
I've always been a heavy bleeder.
That don't make you the goddamn Tsar of Russia. The Lindbergh baby is one thing, but the
Will you shut up, please? Just shut up! You are walking on a lot of sensitive ground here. We are talking families, and Joe here lost everybody in the revolution, so we have a little sympathy. You got orphans.
Okay then, Alexei. How do you know all this? How do you know you're the head honcho of the Ukraine?
Well, this one time, I saw this picture. Picture in a book of Moscow and the Kremlin. You know, they got those domes?
Those onion-shaped domes?
Yeah, and I said to myself, yeah, I've been there. I've been there sometime. It was like I could remember it.
Of course you remember it. Those commie bastards tried to rub you out.
And then I saw that movie, and it was like, I knew all the streets. Before they'd even go around a corner, I knew it was going to be on the other side. It was home.
Must have been painful.
It was pretty painful.
Seeing everything you lost out on.
It only got really bad when I had to watch myself get killed.
Understandably, understandably. But how's your Russian these days?
Yeah, I've forgotten most of it by now.
Yeah, the whole trauma probably made you,
Repress it?
repress it. Plus having to maintain your daily identity as Frank McCula. Have you told Phyllis?
Nah, she doesn't know. I'll probably have to tell her sometime, though.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll understand.
I just gotta wait for the right
Circumstance?
circumstances.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she'll be pretty surprised to find out she's the queen of Russia.
Tsarina.
Huh?
The wife of the Tsar is the Tsarina.
Is that the proof, Joe? Is that the proof? I say queen. He says Tsarina. He's got the facts at the tip of his finger.
work, but that don't make me an Oldsmobile.
Peace, gentlemen.
Just think, if we'd have had you over there all these years, the Berlin Wall would have got taken down a lot sooner. After not being built in the first place.
Yeah, see, that's the toughest thing about being
Who you are?
who I am. Knowing what I could do for world peace.
Have you ever contemplated the restoration of the throne?
Yeah, I think I should leave that to the will of the people.
Yeah, well, if things had turned out differently, I couldn't think of anyone I'd rather have on the Russian throne than you, Frank.
Thanks, Charlie.
Well, I'll be goddamned. All these times, you didn't know about me, I didn't know about you, and Joe here didn't know about either of us.
So, Joe,
Yeah, what?
who are you?
I'm not anybody.
Really, I mean.
I'm not anybody.
Really?
I'm Joe Morelli, period.
I'm not talking about that.
I'm Superman!
Really?
I'm nobody.
Underneath it all?
I'm nobody. I'm just another guy on the street. But in a previous lifetime, I was Marie Antoinette. Yeah, that was me.
The let 'em eat cake lady?
Yeah, I said that in 1793. Let them eat cake!
I knew you were somebody.
Frank, you get shot up by the Reds in Russia, you get your head chopped off in Paris.
Yeah, one minute I'm standing at a scaffold wearing a diamond tiara. The next minute I'm Joe Morelli in Weehawken.
This has been pretty disconcerting.
To say the least. But I do remember kneeling down on the thing there, the guillotine and the blade.
Ah, shit.
Ready?
It's 1 o'clock?
That's what the company says.
Jesus. But listen, you guys. You can't tell anybody.
Forget who you're talking to.
I wouldn't want this thing getting around.
We know that.
People would think I was kind of weird.
We will be as the tomb.
You swear?
Of course we swear.
Yeah, we're all in the same
Situation.
Situation.
But first things first, who's in for bowling tonight?
I'm in.
I'm in, Joey.
I told you, Charlie. I got all these things to do.
Are you gonna let that bullshit get in your way? Are you forgetting who you are?
Yeah, Joe. Remember the crown jewels.
You're right. Count me in.
Great.
And c'est la guerre.
But you know, Charlie, if you want to stay home and watch the Lindbergh movie tonight, we'll understand completely.
Nah, I've seen it. Let's bowl.
Okay.
As long as I'm home by midnight.
What are you, Cinderella? I'm the man who brought the bag of my car.
You got my